Hey, what's up, warriors, beauty warriors, or bleh, what's up, beauty warriors, beauty counter warriors? I don't think I've ever said that. My name is Diane Kaiser, and what I'm doing here today is we are going to go over Beauty Counter 101 for business consultants. So if you're looking to get into the beauty counter business, and if you're looking to share a lot of the awesome products, or just share this with other people or other people who might actually want to use these products in their spa, in their business, or just whatever, we're going to talk about that today. So like, it's kind of like, now I'm a beauty counter consultant. What do I do? So you can see our names on this side. We've got, this is not Kate Griswold. This is Eric Griswold. This is actually Dia. And Dia is one of the women that have really got me excited about beauty counter. She came over to my house with a whole bunch of awesome things to try. That's not normal. That's not customary, but I had the fortunate ability to try things on for size before I started getting to them. And now I probably have about, I don't know, $1,000 or $1,500 worth of beauty counter products because I love them. So that's kind of what happens. You start getting your hands on these things. You're like, well, now what do I do? Like, how do I place an order? Or what if it's for me? What if it's for someone else? How do I share my links? What if I want to share this with other people? Should I have a party? Or like, how do I earn money doing this? Is there credits that I can earn? Yes. How do I use them? So we're going to cover a lot of these things tonight. We're going to just go over the basics. It's going to be pretty simple. It sounds like a lot of information, but it's not. Like once you know where to go for this stuff, it's not. So we're going to probably spend about 20 to 25 minutes covering some of the basics. We've got Robin, who's also a new beauty counter consultant, and she's in here, she's watching, and so she could be the guinea pig of, hey, what questions might people have when we walk through this presentation? And we had a few other women that could make it tonight, so we're going to share this later on. So whenever you're watching this, you could always ask us questions. You could always email me, Diane at dianekaiser.com, and I will take care of you. So first, let's get started here. Here is the agenda for tonight. We're going to go over number one, using your website as well as what's called behind the counter. So this is like if you are a consultant, if you're signed up, it's your back office. It's how you can access your sales, other people's purchases from you. You can track things. You could see all that information, like the people who are buying from you, their email address. You could reach out to them and help them with colors or kits, or let them know when there's specials. Or if you're like me and you're a blogger, you're doing a webinar on a new product launch, like, what was it, 3 weeks ago, Dia? Almost a month ago, where we did the sunscreen one. Mm-hmm. So pretty awesome. I did a live just like this with Dia on sunscreen. And not just like, hey, we have a sunscreen product, but like, why is this sunscreen so awesome? And where did this even come about? And like the political stuff, like, you know, something just happened in Hawaii and they're banning the use of all these dangerous ingredients in sunscreen, like why we need to be in the know about that, and how we can just, even beyond just using these amazing products, how we can actually do our part to spread the information around the world about the toxicity of beauty products and these things we're putting on our face. So there's so many different ways you can get involved, so many different ways. And we're going to offer you that first, is like how to use it behind the counter. We're going to talk to you about how to earn sales, quick overview of things like the mission of the company, a little bit of education. We're going to talk about products. We're going to talk about the kits. We're going to talk about if you want to have a live party, which would be cool. And it could be on the internet like this too, social media. And number three, we're going to go over how to earn like team and individual, as well as a quick overview of the compensation plan. We're going to go over how to recruit other people, and then how to coach and support others. And then if you guys have any questions, like I said, you can always reach out. And then Robin, if you have any questions, go ahead and raise your hand and put something on the side in the comment box, and we'll get to it. So cool. Okay, Dia, so I'm going to share my screen. I will let you just quickly introduce yourself, maybe like 2 minutes or less, and why you got into Beauty Counter and why you're so awesome to have on our team as a contact point too. So what brought you to Beauty Counter?
I joined Beauty Counter because I was looking at solo parenting or freezing my eggs, because it was getting to be about that time, and I needed an income source that wasn't tied to my time. So that was really my motivation. It's ended up paying for 3 rounds of egg freezing for me.
Cool.
Yeah, which is incredible. And now I'm detoxing my body, which I think you can appreciate.
Yeah.
But it's really taken on a whole new level for me, because I see the potential and I see what my life can look like. And it's already created such financial ease for myself that that not only do I want to keep growing that for myself, but I want to offer that to others. So with that, I'll just say we're so excited that you've decided to join Beauty Counter as a consultant. I think that there's so much that this business can offer you, and whether you're interested in just having a passion project that you feel really aligned with, or if you're interested in making, a certain amount of money to cover some certain expenses, or an infinite amount of money to change the entire course of your life. This business is here for that. So this is just sort of going to be the foundations. And I think what I want to say up front is that we are here to help make this business whatever you want it to be. So if you're really like looking to earn a significant amount of money, we can help you do that. If you are looking to touch a certain number of lives and impact, the industry, we can help you with advocating and, working at the government, at, local, state, federal levels, all of that. So that's sort of my, we're really excited. As Diane said, we need more voices for change, and you are now a voice for this mission, and we're excited to have you on board. So we'll jump in. As Diane alluded to, there are now for you 2 websites for Beauty Counter. There's what we call the front end, which is www.beautycounter.com. That's what the general public interfaces with. Someone wants to go to the website, they can shop around for products. You have a personalized website now that includes a backslash and your name. So you should have gotten that as soon as you signed up. That is a great thing to make sure you know by heart and that you can share with people. So if someone goes to your website, like mine is, beautycounter.com/Dia Draper, ignore that Kate Criswell thing. So if someone goes there, they're shopping with me. They can place an order without me having any idea. And at this point in my business, that actually happens quite a bit because I have a foundation of clients and they're reordering, and I'm, reaching out and in touch with them enough, but I don't always know exactly when they're going to order. So that's what the front end is primarily for at this point. You can still, we were talking about like, where do you order if you wanted products? You can still order on the front end. You just log in as yourself. You get your 25% discount, and that'll show up on the front end. If you want to use a product credit that you've been given, if you earned one through our incentive program, or if you want business aids like sample packs or brochures or things like that, then you need to order on the back end. So I'll move over to what the back end is. So we call it behind the counter.
Oh, and Dia, just let me know when it's going to be helpful for you, because I've got my behind the counter and on my front of the counter open. So whenever you're ready, I'll transition over there.
So let's go ahead and look at behind the counter, because there's a lot there. And
let's start with how they log into. Let me just share that, because some people are like, well, how do I log into my behind the counter? Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Okay. So this first here, there's Beauty Counter. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to just share this link with other people, because they're just going to be buying from the company, right? So you always want to have like your / whatever your name is. And mine's just Diane Kaiser. It's pretty easy. Like Dia's is Dia Draper. So you can see you are shopping here with Diane Kaiser. You always want to make sure that that's on the top. Now, this is because I already had shared / Diane Kaiser. So what I'm going to do right here, and the way you get to your sign in first, is to sign in as yourself. And Robin, nod your head. Did you get the email that had all the login information for the back end? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to log in.
Yeah, so we're now logging into the front end, which is great because we can show how to grab a link to a specific product now.
Yep. So I'm on here right now. So yeah, we can show you guys how to do this first. So down here on the bottom, if you want to just, go ahead, Dia. I'll move the mouse around.
Oh no, that's fine. You know how to do it. Show them how to grab a specific link. So she's gone to a specific product, and if you want to share your link, that is not just to the main website, which is beautycounter.com / your name, but how do you share it to a specific product? This is what Diane will show you right now.
Yeah. So this is so right here, just copy link, and like let's say you want to share it in your Facebook, right? And you can say, what's in your mind? Well, Beauty Counter's on my mind, girl. This overnight resurfacing peel, that's on my mind. So actually, and you can do this too if you ever want to just see what it would look like. You go to more and you go to only me. So if you're like, I'm not really sure what that's going to populate as, you can go test, or just let's say, get this, right? So hit post, and it should pre-populate it doesn't pre-populate the image on this one.
I think you took the link out.
Let me try it again. No, see, it's still, oh, that's why. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's not pre-populating. Some things it does and some things it doesn't.
Okay, yeah, I usually see a thumbnail with that.
Yeah, so I think some products, like the more popular products, will populate a thumbnail. So I'll keep playing with it while you're talking to you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's a great way to, if you want to say for summer, you know, you're talking about mineral-based sunscreens and why that's important for the environment and for our health, and you want to, you know, share that specific product, then you can go and, I don't know if you saw down in the bottom, there's how she got to that place where it's like copy link, is there's that little box with an arrow. So do you want to show that, just highlight that one? Because that's the part that little box down there in the bottom right-hand corner.
Bottom right.
Yeah, that's what populates the, hey, copy this link.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is, I guess our sunscreen is now not on the cover, that we're always changing the cover. So here is, I'm wondering if they have a population for the sunscreen. The other thing that you guys can do, you know, this is totally up to you, but you can use some of the things that I've created since, you know, I'm on your team, and like you can grab some images that we've used or whatever, and you can share stuff. So if you're like, you know what, I'd really like to share all of the information, you know, this is the interview that me and Dia did right here, and it's got a lot of stuff in there. So, I mean, sunscreen's like a huge thing that we all need to be more conscious of. So feel free to share any of my stuff too, but just make sure that when you do share this article, that you share your specific link, right?
Yeah. Change it to your link so that you get the sale.
Right.
Okay, great. So I think that's probably what we should go over for the front end is that. And let's hop over to the back end, to the behind the counter.
Okay.
So as you're navigating there.
So I'm going to close that. I'll just leave it for now. So the way to get there is, now that you're logged in, it'll say, hello, your name. And then over here on the left, oh no, sorry, where was it? It's behind the counter. Sorry, they moved it. Behind the counter right here in the top right. So you click on that and it should populate your information. If it doesn't, login information, and then here we are.
And you could, and you can go straight to that website. It's the same login both places. So that should keep it pretty easy.
Right.
Because I often just go straight to the behind the counter. So what you see on the home page here behind the counter is this is where they'll have announcements. So, you know, we are still a new company. We're about 5 years old now. And so occasionally there'll be like a tech issue or something that comes up. And, you know, it's sort of par for the course for a newer company, but that's why the opportunity is so exciting right now, because there's so much potential left in this business. So yeah, you might see like order confirmation email issue resolved. Some policy clarifications. They're going to give you updates there.
Right.
And then to the right, you'll see out of stock. And right now it's just a sample set. So that's something that as a consultant we might buy and share with someone, is a sample pack of a certain thing. But right now we don't have any products that are out of stock at the, you know, company level. So we aren't out of sunscreen right now or something like that. But if we are, you'll first be able to see a low inventory, and then you'll see out of stock. So it gives us some warning. And when you see the low inventory, that's a great time if you have a client that loves a product and you know they're going to need to reorder, or it's summer and it's a sunblock product. You can reach out and say, hey, I just saw this is low inventory. No pressure, but just in case you were hoping to get some, today may be a good day. So that's a great thing to just have in your toolbox. If we go over, I'm trying to navigate with my finger. It's really funny. If we go over to the top left of the screen, where see those 3 lines is populating our menu. Yeah. So let's go first to orders. So if we populate out orders, you'll see browse orders. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see your orders that have come through from clients. It'll also show you your own orders. So this is sort of any order that goes through your account. And it will show you when it's shipped. It will show you what's in each order. And it'll also give you contact information for the people. So someone orders, you can track the shipping here. You can check, oh, when did that person order, you know, sunblock? Maybe they're needing some more right now, and it's a good time to check in on them. So this kind of gives you your order history. And it's a great place to check in, and you will get, when someone orders with you, you will get an email confirmation. which is super helpful because then, you know, you're going through your day, you see it and you're like, oh, and then you can shoot a quick text to whoever it is and say, hey, just saw you ordered. Thanks so much. Like, I can't wait to hear how you like everything. Right. And then you don't have to, you know, go into the system to find out what's happening.
Right.
So that's.
And see right here, Canada. So we ship to US and Canada currently. So if you have any family members or friends or whomever in Canada, that we do ship there.
And hopefully rolling out expansion soon. That's
yeah, it is.
So if we go back up into the menu and go back into orders again. So let's start a customer order. So it's the same thing really to start a personal order and a customer order, but I just want you to see this setup right here. So if you're ordering for someone, so if someone wants to order products, there's two ways that they can do it. They can go to your website and order themselves. A lot of people do that. Or they can say, hey, can you order me the tint skin and the sunblock? And here's my credit card. And just go do it. I find that this is my mom's friends.
Yeah, exactly. The ones who've always called and placed orders.
Yeah. In that case, if you can you actually back out to the screen where it asks for a new person?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I just want to, what it's going to ask you to do is to set up an account. If someone hasn't ordered before, if they have ordered, you can put in their name. It'll populate their account. All their information is there. If they haven't, then they're going to ask you to set up a new account. And so after you get past this screen, then they're going to ask you some information to set up. And the part I want to highlight is they'll ask you to set up a password. Now, I like to make things really easy. And so I do the same password for everyone, and it's Dia loves me. So that I force people to type in Dia loves me. And I think that that's a nice thing for people to type. And it makes my life easy because I always know what password to give. And they can change it if they want, but most people don't really care.
Totally.
Yeah. And so, and I know I have other consultants on my team who do something like beautiful Diane, beautiful Robin, right? But there's a system to it so that you're never going to forget what the password is.
Yep, exactly. Mine is like, I am warrior.
Yeah. So like, that would be great. Like, I am warrior. And then like, they have to type that out and feel it for a second.
Ooh, the intention.
Yeah. But so, and then you can here,
you want me to back out of that screen?
Yeah. Let's actually go and start a personal order now. That's the only thing to show you on the customer order part.
Yeah, because it's pretty self-explanatory what to do from there, right? It's like it's the regular prices, or what will they see there after that is it the regular retail prices or
okay, regular retail prices in there, but go to start a personal order, and the only thing that'll be different here are the prices. But I want to show you the one thing that can be a little confusing. Where do you find products? Go to shop by category in the top right. And if you click on that, then you have these options, and see in the top left, you can look at collections, which is what's here. You can look at skincare, body care, beauty, kids. And then the thing that is only going to be in personal orders that will never be in customer orders is business aids. So let's click into business aids real fast. So as a consultant, these business aids are available to you. Now I use, like if I'm going to sample out products, I actually get BPA-free jars from Amazon because I think that that's less expensive. And I have some like glass drams and stuff for oils. But if you scroll down, there's the thing that is really nice in here to send out and to share are, and I don't know why the pictures are.
Yeah, me neither.
But there's, let's see, I'm looking for like the rejuvenating sample pack. Oh, actually it's lower down. It's lower down.
That's the end of the road there.
Okay. So see,
right here. Yeah. Counter time rejuvenating sample pack, right?
Yeah. So that for $26, it's a 5-pack, and it comes with 5 of the rejuvenating lines. And there are sample packs that you can share with people. So we do have a 60-day money back guarantee. And so I find it's mostly, that's what I rely on. I say, oh, like, absolutely, I think you'll love this product. but try it. You can always send it back. There's no questions asked. There's free shipping. It's, you know, it's a way to try the products. But occasionally I have some of these on hand, and if someone isn't sure, or, you know, it would kind of get them more interested in the products, I like sharing those. So that's where...
And that's a quick story too, because Dia, you came to my house and you had brought like all the makeup, and I was like, I'm only interested in the makeup. I'm cool with the skincare. And then you had brought those and you gave me those. And I was like, I think it was about a month later after I got my makeup and I was trying things out, and I put those in my travel bag, and I ended up using them because they were so small and little. I thought, oh, these are going to be handy for travel. And I used them later on, and I was like, oh, I like them. and then I bought stuff. So you never know, but like, if you don't have time or don't want to ship things out, you know, then if you are working with people in person, it is handy, but it's totally up to you.
Yeah, exactly. So, so there's some different options in the business aids section, but I just wanted you to make sure that you knew that where that was.
Cool.
Let's X out of that. And I'm realizing that this is taking up some time. So I want to highlight just a few other things. So go back up to the menu, please. And one more time, go under orders. And then there's schedule a social. So I just want to really quickly touch on what a social is. We call those, that's sort of like having an event, or, you know, a time that you're going to talk about. So it could be on Facebook. It could be just a time, a couple of friends coming over and doing face masks. But the idea is that there's some sort of focal point. And so for 10 days, you can have a social open on your website. And what this does is that the host of the website, the host of the social, can earn up to 5 products free and up to 5 products 50% off, which is awesome. And so it's a great incentive to get people to host things in their community, which is how you kind of expand out and share this education with more and more people and expand your client base. So it's a great motivational tool for people to host things. And especially if you have someone that's like, I don't know that, you know, I can afford products right now, that might be a great solution for them. And also, I just want to point out that you can host one social a month. So you can run your sales that don't have anything to do with, you know, your friend's social through a social, presuming that you're talking to people and it, you know, works out that way. And then you can earn those same host rewards. So it's a great way to maximize what you're getting with your sales and build your inventory. Not that you have to, I don't mean you have to carry inventory, but build your familiarity with the products so you can order, you know, a couple products each month that are at 50% off, and you'll get some for free. Mm-hmm. So it's just a great tool. I don't want to spend the time to go through, like, you can, you know, fill in the information. There's a little button that I can't see right now, but it says add me as host. Mm-hmm. And then you just name the social and list the organizer email.
Cool.
And when you are back on the front end grabbing a link, you can also connect it to a social, and it's pretty intuitive. They'll say, do you want to connect this to a social? And you are like, sure. And you pick it. Mm-hmm. And you can have several socials open at once for different people, but you can only host one a month. Mm-hmm. So, all right. So let's head back over and let's go up to my business, and let's go to the dashboard. So I just want to, this is a great place to come to check in on your business. It'll show you your qualifying volume and your business volume. And then if you scroll down, it'll show you your personal volume. And so I'm going to do like 2 minutes on the comp plan right now, because what is qualifying volume? What is business volume? What does all this mean? There's a great video out there, and I know Diane has it. And so we can share that with you, that goes over the comp plan in great detail. So I don't want to spend the time right now since that's already up there. But the basic idea is you get paid off of your PV, your personal volume. So if you look down, you know, like you have what you've personally sold to people. So it doesn't count what you buy yourself, and it doesn't count what your team does if you end up having a team. But it's just what you've sold to clients. And so say you sell $500 to various friends and family and parts of your network, then you're earning $125 because that's 25% commission. Now we have various, I call them commission bumps. So if you sell over $750, then you're earning a 30% commission on all of that. So not just what's above 750, but on all of it. So that changes the equation. If you sell over 1,500, you are earning a 32% commission on all of it. If you sell over 3,000, you're earning a 35% commission, again, on all of it. So those are just great markers to have in mind. And again, that comp plan will go into more detail. And then the other thing, so the business volume is your entire team volume. So that includes anything that your team has sold. And so, and actually, let me just distinguish really quickly. The qualifying volume is anything that you sell to clients or that you buy yourself. So the personal volume is what you get paid on, and you don't get paid on what you buy yourself since you already got the discount. Mm-hmm. So right. It's a little bit of terminology. They aren't the best terms, but it's what we got.
Right.
But business volume is what your entire team sells. And so what's important about that is that that's where I think the financial opportunity can become pretty limitless, because you can grow a very big team. And then it's not just, what you're doing, but also in your efforts of supporting others, you're able to start earning more and more. So your business volume and your QV and your business, like those two green lines will be the exact same until you have a team. And then your business volume will generally be higher than your QV. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to have a team, but if you do have a team, then for the 3 levels below you, you're earning somewhere between 5 to 9% off of their sales. Mm-hmm. And so that's one of the mechanisms for earning off of your team. Mm-hmm. The other is a little bit more complex, and it's basically when you have someone, when you promote to a certain level to director, and then you have someone on your team that promotes to director, then you start earning 3% of their entire business volume. So say they have 10 levels below them, and they have $100,000 in of business volume. You're getting 3% of that. So that can become fairly significant. So that would be $3,000 right there. And if you have a couple of rock stars on your team, it goes up and up and up. If you have a bunch of rock stars on your team, it goes up and up and up. So it's just one of the ways that the business becomes a win-win, and why we really want to put the effort in to help others build a business, not just because it's great for their lives, but because, that's part of building your business if you choose to have a team.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's just a really quick dip into the comp plan. And I don't want to get too far into it because I want to move on to the rest of our agenda. And I'm also aware of time. And so I think we've covered some things, but I just want to talk about, and I think that set us up nicely for there's sort of 2 different ways to earn money in this business. And one is through selling products. And then the other is through supporting your team. So I'll start with selling products because I think that's probably the most important when you first get started. And maybe we'll do another call around how to grow and support your team. Because you can start doing that now, but a lot of you will probably be focused on selling products. And so the very, very first thing to know about selling products and what matters as a beauty counter consultant is that we are focused on the mission and the education component way more than the sales. And the interesting thing is that the sales come from being focused on being of service. So there's a great book called The Go-Giver, right? Or there's different ideas of really trying to be in service and offer information. So Diane models this so well because she's always sharing great information for people. That sunscreen article is a great place to look. She's really adding value. She's helping people understand why it matters, why it's important that we choose safer products for our bodies, for our health, for the environment. And in so doing, people get curious and they're like, oh, I didn't know. What else do I need to know? You become a resource for them. And so I would say the number one way to really get into the business of selling products is to get into the business of serving others. and finding ways to share the information that you're now learning or have learned or are in the process of learning, and share what you learn. Like when I first started, I didn't know that much about this stuff. And so I was like, hey guys, I'm doing this new thing and I would love for you to learn along with me. Like I've just learned X, Y, and Z and it terrified me. Did anyone else know that? You know, and you sort of bring your community along with you wherever you are. You know, we try not to be judgy or, you know, shaming or anything like that, but just like,
oh, I am.
I try not to be.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I be in my funny way. I'm like, what is this sunscreen crap that you're using all over your kids? Did you know? And then but I do it in like a funny way. And I know Robin had her hand up because you had a question. So I wanted to make sure I honored that. And I know that we're all under a time crunch right now. So I want to, Robin, did you have a specific question? I can unmute you. Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it was a little ways back, just when we were talking about placing an order for someone. Is that where you would place the order for like a host rewards? Like if you hosted a social and the person who hosted the event gained rewards, is that where you would place that order also?
Oh, so the order for their rewards?
Like would it be separate from their order?
It's in the social itself. So
okay.
You'll be able to, you'll go to browse social, which is just above schedule social, and you'll be able to see what socials you have open. You can click on it. And then once every order is already inputted and connected to that social, then you can go ahead and close the social, which is getting the host rewards, and get that set up. So
okay. Sorry it was off topic. I just thought of it when we were over that area.
No, it's okay. It's a good question, Robin.
Yeah, it's a great question. And when that comes up for you, like let me know and we can go over it for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because people get rewards too outside of just socials, and we always want to make sure that ourselves or other people are using the rewards. Like I actually had 200 rewards points and I didn't use my last 36 and I was like, darn it. So I lost like $36 or whatever. So there's a place. Did you want to cover that next too, Dia? I know that you've got to get going. So
cover what?
How to find like how much points people have and yourself, how many points you have to purchase things.
So yes. When you go to start a personal order, you'll be able to see if you have any product credits. We have a whole incentive program. I don't think that there's time to get into it now, but we'll send along with this video, we can share the flyer that gives you the information on it. And it's just different goals in your starting months that are points to aim for. And then you earn things like $100 product credit, $50 cash, you know, there's some good incentives in there. So we'll get that to you guys too.
Cool. I think we covered everything.
No, and then the other piece is membership. So that's the other place where people.
Oh, the 3 ways you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll end there.
So members. So to become a member, it's $29 for the year. It always comes with a free gift. Right now, the free gift is the sunscreen mist, which is a $20 value. And then you always get free shipping on orders over 100. And then you also earn a 15% product credit to use on your next order. So this is a great way to get people regularly ordering. It ends up being within one order, usually they've earned back the $29 between shipping. Yeah, there it is. Between shipping, the free product. And by the way, the free product, they do have to spend $50 with the order to get the free product. And then the 15% product credit. So if they order $100, they have $15 to use on their next order, which is amazing. That works out really well. And the products expire every 60 days. So they have 60 days to use it. And so on your dashboard, under my business, you'll be able to see members dashboard. And that's where you'll be able to see who has product credits and how much they are. Like you can see Nicole there has $31.35 and it expires on the 23rd of June. So that's a great opportunity to reach out and say, hey, just saw that, you know, these product credits are expiring in a few days. like, would hate to see you miss it. One of my favorite products is X. I think you'd love it.
Right.
So it's a great opportunity to reach out, and it's a great thing to keep checking on.
Yep.
So I think I just want to kind of sum up this focus on selling products and educating and coming along with the mission is that it's the number one thing is talking to people. It's just talking and connecting to people, sharing what you've learned and sharing these amazing products. I've found, I never thought I'd be in sales. That is not a thing I thought I would be or do. But I really love the service element, and I find people find products that they've been looking for their whole lives. And I believe in these products, and not every product works for every person, but there's something usually that works for everyone and that they get excited about and they love. So I think of it as an offering. And, it's great. One of the great ways to share is to have events. So you don't just have to have a friend host one for you. Get all your friends together, do something simple. Have, like maybe mimosas or just some tea or, some crudité or something, and just get together, talk about the mission, share what you've learned. There's a great video called We Deserve Better. We often will play that at a social because it just kind of sums it up so well. And have the products out, whatever products you have, even if it's 2 of them, just let people feel and try, and then, see who's interested in what. So having a social is a great way. You can also loan your full-size products out. So if there's someone you work with, like bring it in on Monday and say, hey, like, I'd love to get your feedback on this. I've just gotten involved with this company, kind of want to see how the products work for different people. Just bring it back on, Thursday and let me know what you think. Like, that's a pretty low pressure way to approach it and get the products out working for you. And social media, Diane's a great example of this. Social media maven. Go live, share about products, share about mission, share about your life. People want to know about that too. But just the more you can connect to people, I think that the more you can really make an impact on their lives. And what you're looking for is people that might be interested in buying products and people that might be interested in this business opportunity. Like, there's a lot of potential here. And so don't forget to mention that or explore that. Or if you have someone that is just in a tight spot and could really use something to light their soul up, or something.
Passion and profits.
Yeah, like something that feels aligned and like it's helping. I think there's lots of people that lose themselves at some point in life or just get into a routine or a rut. And one of the things this business offers is a way to step out of that and try something different and challenge yourself and learn and grow. And so whether it's that or someone that could use the extra money or is trying to get out of a corporate job, or you never know what's going on with people. So
for like a kid's education fund or something.
Yeah. There's loads of reasons people might be interested. So I'd say those are the things to look out for. And, if you do end up having people interested in the business opportunity, we can always help you with talking to them. So reach out to me, reach out to Diane. We're happy to help support you in growing your team and in, getting sales. So we're around, we're here. Diane, do you have anything else? Did I miss anything? Help keep me.
No, I think that's, Robin, let us know if there's anything you had straggling and hanging out. There was one more question. Are you good? Just 1 second. Hold on. I had you on mute. Hold on a second. Unmute. I think you have you on mute.
I do.
There
okay.
You go.
I said, I think I'm good. I'm learning the products. And I think that's a big thing for me to do sales, is to know what I'm selling. So if you have any, you can lead me in the direction of where I can find more information on the products. Like if there's videos, I've been going through the email as quickly as I can, but just so that when people ask me, what is plumping, what is brightening, what is, what the different, like I asked you yesterday, what the different numbers mean and stuff, what the difference is and how they perform differently even.
Yep.
And I'm sure that's coming, but that's kind of the area that I'm
Yeah. Have you gone into Counter University at all?
You know, I did a little bit today, and I started to save some of the like the PDF files that they have. Is that in University or is that in Tools? I forget. But I've been watching some of the videos from the emails and stuff.
Yeah. So there are great tools and Counter University. And the other place I'll direct you, Diane, have we added her to Team Educate, Inspire, and Earn?
Yep, I did. And then I tagged her on the top. So anybody else who's watching too, when you join, I'll add you to the top pin post so you have all those resources there.
Yeah, so that's a great resource, especially to use the search button. So if you're looking at like the brightening set, or like what people need to use for rosacea, or just different questions that you might get from people, that's a great place to type in the search bar, and there will, I guarantee, be a million posts. There's also a files section in the Facebook page that has a lot of great resources as well. And if there's something you can't find or you aren't, able to navigate, post a question. There's literally 2,000 people in that group, and someone will answer within like 15 minutes, I swear. Like, it's incredible. And we have estheticians, and we have skincare experts, and we have makeup artist experts, and we have just such a wealth of information. Everyone's really happy to support each other and help everyone learn. So that would be my suggestion, is also use that team page. And don't be shy about posting a question. They get posted all the time. So if you can't find what you're looking for, definitely post.
Yeah, awesome. Does that help, Robin?
Yes. And I do have one other question about the PV versus the BV. For PV, it's personal volume. Is that only new business, like new clients, or is that like existing clients who place a second order?
It is the latter. So we also have something called new volume.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm getting confused. Okay.
Yeah, so the comp plan video is really great at breaking this down. So I'll totally encourage, Diane, you have that, right? You can send that to.
Yeah, yep, I've got that. And I know we were supposed to be ending about half hour ago, so I want to respect your time. And
so watch that video.
Yeah, all great questions, and we can have follow-ups to this. And there's all kinds of meetings like every week where we talk about like the business plan or like the products, and there's like so much information. We try to like hold the reins back a little bit and not give you too much too quick. So because otherwise it could get really overwhelming. But yeah, first things first, get to know the products yourself, have a story, and then have a purpose behind it, have a reason, and then you have passion about what with that purpose, have a passion for sharing with other people, and then products, the profits will bring in the profits, because this company is easy to sell because women are looking for it everywhere. They go to Mac Ready or whatever. And so now this is just a healthier replacement. They buy it online. You become the source. You have the products, you're using it. That's like the biggest thing I do is when I travel or whatever, I have like stuff with me and people are like, what's that? Can I try that? And I'm like, sure. And then I put it on there like, oh my God, that tint skin. Oh my God, I've never, wow, really? Are you kidding me? And then they get all obsessed. And I'm like, yeah, go get it. Can you buy me a bottle? I'm like, no, go get your own. But yeah, it's really like we can protect ourselves from the sun's rays while also getting some vitamin D and also looking beautiful at the same time without it having to be expensive. So once you like find your jam and you like find your top 5 products that you love, then it's just easy. And you just talk naturally. Here's a link, come over, try my stuff. And then it just rides on its own. That's it. That's all I got.
Good.
Questions. We're here. Like, one of the things our team is really prides itself on is being a support for every single person. So yeah, I always say I pace with my team. So, if you're just wanting to kind of take it slow to start, no problem. If you want to like come out of the gates running, you just let us know, and like we're here. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. No expectations, just support.
Yay.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna tune out for now so you can all get back to kids and family and things to do, and I'm gonna go hang out with my dog. Anybody else watching this later, you know how to get hold of me, Diane at dianekaiser.com. Or you could also post in that Facebook group. You could tag Dia Draper, DIADRAPER. There's many other people like Kate Criswell who manages that big group. So you've got tons of support all around you at all times. And whenever there's specials, make sure you jump on them, share them, and let us know how we can support you. Bye, Robin. Bye, everybody later. Thanks, Dia, for being on here, AKA Kate. Bye, ladies.